To continue and finish PowerPoint Project 4, we need to create slide 4 and go to Home and New Slide. And when we create a new slide, we're actually going to use one of the suggestions they give here. We're going to create a table by clicking on this area. And they want us to make a 5-row, 5-column table that should look like figure 448, sorry. And then we're going to put some text in here. And we'll add, manipulate, and do all the fun things we do with those as we get going along. And then at the top, they want us to put these headings. Okay. Now, certain birds have certain areas that will be checked in here. The way we'll do this is we're going to insert check boxes, or sorry, check marks in this area. I can close this since I don't need that on this slide. To add a check mark, I'm going to go to Insert and go to Symbol, and it may be in your recently used ones. It may not be. So if it's not, I'm going to go to Wingdings. You can click here, go to Wingdings, not Webdings, Wingdings, and it's in here somewhere. There's a check mark. Now I don't suggest doing that for every one, but the check marks need to be configured like figure 4-56. So what I can do is put one check mark. I can copy that and then just paste it in the correct one. So notice when you paste, sometimes it adds an extra space in there. I'll just delete that space to make it single spaced. So those are all under there. Again, delete. And okay, so that sets up our table thus far with the check marks. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I'm clicked or selected inside of the table. I'm going to go under Design, and I'm going to select the table style. They want us to choose this one here, which is Medium Style 2 Accent 6, and that makes green with light green and lighter green. Next thing, with my table still selected, I'm going to go under the borders and make all borders. You know what? I didn't have the table all selected. Now, puts all the borders in, which looks nice. Still in this area, I'm going to go under Effects. I'm going to go under Shadow. And I'll choose this effect here. Table's starting to come together and look very nice. Okay, now resize the table. You can do this. You can do this now or do it later. I'll do it now, and then we'll come back and probably clean it up later on. Just resize it using your handles. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to merge a couple cells together. I'm going to take these two cells here at the top, and the merge cells, go under the Layout tab, merge the cells. Merge these 4 cells here. Okay, and that should look something like figure 4-70. In this cell here, they want us to put seed preferences, text. And make sure I spell it right. And then what they'll have us do is rotate this text. Now this is still under the layout. You can go text direction and rotate it in that manner. Now we'll format all this in a few minutes, so let's not worry right now. They want us to add a picture in this section up here we just did. So I'm going to click in that picture. I'm going to right click and go to Format Shape. And this guy pops up again. I'm going to go under the Fill with a picture. In my file, I have a graphic called, make sure I get the correct one, Seeds. And that places that graphic in that part of the table. Okay, so our table's coming together pretty nicely. Just a couple more housekeeping chores to kind of get this table complete. I'm going to select Let's see, let me select everything, all the cells in the table. And what I'm going to do is a little bit of centering. It's under layout. I can select the center here, and it centers them. I must not select it again. Centers your text left or right, but then this here actually will center it in the middle of the table vertically, which is kind of nice. Now what we need to do, and again this is figure 4-79, we're going to change the font sizes here. So I'm going to change this. They want this to be 60. Don't worry, we're going to resize it in a minute. These will be 24. These are 28. And these check marks are all 48. And then lastly, what I want to do is I'm going to resize the table so that it fits, everything looks well. And you want to move it around a little bit, but that looks pretty decent. So I'm going to save this, and now my PowerPoint project 4 looks pretty well done. Good luck.